to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
Hold up. Did Iman Shumpert just get exposed for some dark secrets? Because Teyana Taylor just dropped a bombshell you won't believe. What if I told you that behind the perfect couple persona, Iman was allegedly hiding a history of abuse, cheating, and betrayal with his own manager? This is more than just drama. This could be the biggest breakup scandal in the celebrity world this year. Stay tuned, because things are about to get heated. From the outside, Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert were the ultimate couple goals. A beautiful family, a strong social media presence, and constant support for each other's careers. However, rumors began circulating about tension behind closed doors, whispers of cheating, emotional struggles, and controlling behavior. Despite these rumors, Teyana and Iman maintained a picture-perfect image, leaving fans questioning if they were truly happy or hiding a darker truth. In a recent shocking interview, Teyana opened up about the abuse she allegedly endured during her relationship with Iman. She claimed that Iman's controlling nature escalated to emotional manipulation and verbal abuse. These weren't just fights, they were patterns of behavior. That left Teyana feeling trapped, but it doesn't stop there. Teyana revealed that Iman wasn't just toxic in their marriage. He was allegedly cheating with his own manager, further eroding any trust they had left. The affair, she claims, started while they were living together, with Iman sneaking around and hiding evidence, even using their family business to cover his tracks. Teyana said, "It wasn't just an affair, it was a betrayal on every level." These revelations are explosive because of the timing. Only a few months before they split, Iman was still publicly proclaiming his loyalty and love. Teyana's emotional pain was evident in the interview. She described how she felt unsafe in her own home, living under constant scrutiny. Friends and family of Teyana were reportedly shocked, but not entirely surprised. Some knew about Iman's infidelity, but they didn't expect Teyana to speak out. A source close to Teyana shared, "She felt silenced for so long, but this is her way of reclaiming her power." Her friends, including celebrity peers, have rallied behind her in support, speaking out against Iman's alleged actions. Iman's side of the story has remained eerily quiet amidst all the allegations swirling around him, with his team refusing to comment on the accusations of emotional abuse and infidelity. Many are left wondering why he hasn't addressed the situation directly, and some are speculating that he may be preparing a public statement to clarify his stance. However, the question on many people's minds is whether such a statement would be too little, too late. Would it even be enough to counter the growing tide of criticism? Fans and commentators alike are watching closely, questioning whether the delay in response will only serve to make him appear more guilty, or whether he is simply choosing his words carefully, perhaps waiting for the right moment to speak out. CHEATS. Biggest shockwave in this situation has undoubtedly come from the revelation that Iman's affair was with his manager, an influential and high-profile woman in the entertainment industry who had close ties not only to Iman, but also to Teyana. This revelation has thrown a new light on the situation, adding layers of betrayal and public scrutiny to what was already an emotionally charged scandal. Fans have been captivated by this new information, and the rumor mill has gone into overdrive. People are eager to uncover the identity of the woman involved in this affair, and many fans have resorted to deep diving into her social media profiles and professional background in an attempt to piece together more details about her role in the situation. The public's thirst for information seems insatiable, and the more they dig, the more the story continues to unravel. According to some reports, the affair between Iman and his manager allegedly lasted for several months. Iman is said to have been sneaking around during business trips, meeting up with her in secret, and even appearing publicly with her at events, which would have been highly suspicious to anyone paying attention. For those close to the situation, it appears the affair was an open secret, though nobody publicly acknowledged it until now. The sheer audacity of it all, especially considering how publicly Iman and Teyana had portrayed their relationship, has left many fans shocked and appalled. This is more than just a case of infidelity. It is a breach of trust that many see as deliberate and calculated, adding fuel to the fire of public outrage. Sources close to Teyana have claimed that she was suspicious for quite some time, noticing cryptic texts, missed calls, and other red flags that hinted at something going on behind the scenes. These clues reportedly led her to confront Iman, though what followed that confrontation remains unclear. Some reports suggest that Iman denied everything initially, which only heightened Teyana's suspicions. Others believe he may have tried to downplay the situation, but it became impossible to ignore. This aspect of the story, how long Teyana suspected something and how it ultimately led to the revelation of the affair, has further fueled the speculation and intrigue surrounding the whole situation. Fans are now questioning just how deep the betrayal runs, with many wondering whether this affair was the result of a failing marriage, or if Iman was simply playing the role of the perfect husband while seeking fulfillment elsewhere. Fans' reactions to the situation have been divided. On one side, many are showing overwhelming support for Teyana, calling her brave and strong for speaking out about the emotional abuse and infidelity she allegedly suffered. Social media has been flooded with messages of support for her, with some even going as far as to say that she has finally taken her power back. One popular post reads, "It's about time she took her power back. Iman was controlling her for too long, and it's sad that it took this long for people to see it." Many fans feel that Teyana's decision to speak out is empowering, not just for her, but for all women who may have faced similar circumstances. They admire her courage in taking control of the narrative and not allowing herself to be further victimized by the betrayal of someone she trusted. On the other hand, there are also fans who are defending Iman, claiming that this entire situation is part of a larger smear campaign. These fans are questioning the timing of Teyana's revelations, wondering if she's using the affair as a way to damage Iman's reputation publicly. Some believe that the whole affair story is being exaggerated or manipulated to serve a particular agenda, and they feel that the public outcry is unjustified. "Why didn't she say anything when it happened? Why now?" one fan tweeted, expressing doubts about the authenticity of Teyana's claims. These fans argue that relationships are complicated, and there may be factors at play that the public isn't fully aware of. They caution against jumping to conclusions before hearing both sides of the story. Meanwhile, there is a growing middle ground of fans who are advocating for a more balanced perspective. They call for both sides to be heard before passing judgment, recognizing that relationships can be messy and multifaceted. Some acknowledge that Teyana's pain and hurt are valid, but they also urge the public to remain open-minded and not rush to make assumptions. In their view, it's important to allow both parties to speak up and share their versions of the story, as relationships and breakups are rarely as straightforward as they may seem from the outside looking in. If Teyana's claims are proven to be true, there could be significant long-term consequences for Iman, both professionally and personally. Many fans believe that the emotional toll of this situation, combined with the potential fallout, could severely damage Iman's career, both within the NBA and as a public figure. His brand, which has been carefully cultivated over the years, might suffer irreparable harm. Endorsements and future business opportunities could dry up as companies and sponsors distance themselves from someone caught up in such a scandal. Fans speculate that Iman's reputation could take a permanent hit, making it harder for him to recover from this scandal, regardless of his future actions. As for the custody battle over their daughter, Junie, many fans are predicting a bitter and protracted legal battle. Given the emotional nature of these revelations, some believe that this could significantly affect their ability to co-parent effectively. If the allegations of emotional abuse and infidelity are true, it could complicate their custody arrangements, with Teyana possibly seeking full custody or a more controlled co-parenting situation. Fans are concerned about the toll that such a contentious battle could take on Junie, as the public nature of the situation could have a lasting impact on her as well. In contrast, some fans speculate that Teyana might channel the pain and heartbreak from this ordeal into something even bigger. Whether it's through a new album, a memoir, or even a documentary, there's a sense that Teyana could turn this difficult period of her life into a powerful form of artistic expression. She's always been vocal about her struggles and her journey. And now, with this latest chapter in her life unfolding so publicly, people are more invested in her story than ever before. Whatever path she chooses, it's clear that her fans are fully behind her and eager to see how she turns this painful chapter into something that could resonate with a larger audience. Many are waiting for Iman's public apology. If he admits his faults, could this tear the public apart even more? Or might it lead to some reconciliation? Is this a way for him to save his career? Or does he believe Teyana's claims are exaggerated? This scandal is far from over. Whether it blows up further or fades out depends on how both Teyana and Iman manage the fallout. If more details leak, if new sides to the story emerge, this could be one of the biggest celebrity divorces and scandals of the year. Teyana's fans are watching closely, hoping she stays true to herself and doesn't let Iman or anyone else manipulate her narrative again. The emotional toll is heavy, and the long-term impact on their family, their careers, and public perceptions will be unfolding over the next few months. So, what do you think? Was Iman truly hiding dark secrets? Or is this just a tragic misunderstanding? Will Teyana come out on top, or will this scandal destroy everything they've built? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that button. This story is just heating up. Like, comment, and share if you want more updates on the fallout from this explosive showdown. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next chapter.